No warning, no conditions, just folded. Trump didn't even have to push hard. Carney gave it away voluntarily. Reporters pressed him on why he caved, and his answer was pure waffle. He claimed it was matching the U.S. when everybody knows it was appeasement. Trump never gave around anything for free. He demanded results, and he got them. Carney, on the other hand, tossed away one of the few bargaining chips Canada had left. That's not negotiation. That's capitulation. That's surrender. And now, heading into the next phase of the trade talks, Canada is weaker than ever. Trump doesn't respect weakness. He exploits it. And Carney put Canada in the just easiest, most perfect position to be exploited. The most dangerous part of Carney's strategy is what it means for the negotiations. Dropping tariffs before talks even begin is like throwing away your shield before the battle starts and hope you win. Trump already proved he's willing to fight hard and win. Carney already proved he's going to fold under pressure. So, what's going to happen next? Canada is walking into those talks defenseless, hoping for mercy that is probably not going to come. Trump doesn't negotiate from weakness. He goes for the kill. He fights hard for America. He knows Carney has no leverage left. And when America sits down at the table, the U.S. will just tell him, we're going to do this, 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 and what? What is he going to do? He'll just say, okay, and then crawl back home and make excuses. The U.S. is going to dictate every line, every clause, every advantage, and Canadians are going to be told, this is the best possible deal. But it's actually going to be Trump's terms, Trump's victory, and Trump's strategy on full display. Carney is horribly setting himself up to fail again. And when he does, the blame will fall squarely on his shoulders for folding too early and too often. The scorecard is clear. Trump wins, Carney loses. That's the norm. America first delivered again, and Canadians are left wondering why their prime minister acts like a follower and instead of a fighter. Trump stood firm, and America kept steel, aluminum, and jobs protected. Carney dropped tariffs, scrapped taxes, and gave away Canada's leverage, all while pretending it was some brilliant strategy. Reporters exposed it for what it was: weakness. Every concession Carney made was a victory for Trump. Every excuse was proof of Canada's decline under his watch. That's the contrast the press hammered home. Trump doesn't flinch. Trump doesn't fold. And he doesn't hand away power for nothing. Carney, meanwhile, turned Canada into a junior partner just like Trudeau trying to rebrand surrenderist smart politics. The truth is clear. America is winning. Trump delivered. And Carney got roasted for selling weakness as leadership. That's failure on full display. Trump stood firm. Carney has crumbled. America gained strength and Canada lost ground. That's the difference, and that's the contrast. And everybody watching knows it. And that's all that I have for you today, guys. From us here at the Zone Media Network, I'm Griffin, your host. Feel free to head on over to American Zone for the latest American news, where you will see me there also at times. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. We love you all, and we will see you in the next one. Barney thought he could waltz into that press conference and sell Canadians a fairy tale. He thought that if he repeated, "We have the best deal enough times," the reporters would just nod along. Wrong. The room smelled weakness before he even opened his mouth. And when you walk in already defending yourself, already begging for approval, you've lost. Trump never begged. Trump never did any of that. Trump made deals. Carney, he folded, before the first question was even asked. According to AP, Carney dropped the most retaliatory tariffs to align with USMCA exemptions, calling it matching what the U.S. has done. The moment Carney stepped behind that podium, you could see it in his face. Damage control mode. He wasn't projecting strength. He was pleading for survival. Almost. You could say forgiveness. Reporters smelled blood and they went straight for the jugular. Like, why drop tariffs on the United States when America hasn't budged an inch? Why fold your cards with nothing in return? Why do any of that? That's not negotiation. That's surrender. Carney tried to hide behind statistics, tossing out percentages like a nervous accountant. 5.5% this, 85% tariff-free that. Nobody cared about the math. They cared about the reality. Donald Trump pushed and Carney collapsed. A prime minister who promised elbows up, yeah, suddenly looked like he was skating backwards, afraid to even touch the puck. That's not strength. That's weakness. I'm announcing today that the Canadian government will now match. We will now match the United States by removing all of Canada's tariffs on U.S. goods specifically covered under CUSMA. This decision will take place or take effect September 1st of this year, and reporters didn't hold back. They unloaded on him one after another, calling out the obvious truth. Carney had no leverage. He dumped